everybody. This is Big Stack Numismatics. It is Saturday, August 21st, and I want to welcome all my fellow coin collectors out there. Thank you for stopping by. I have a really cool coin to show you here in just a second. But first, some great, interesting news from this past week in the world of numismatics. The second most expensive U.S. silver dollar sold on auction. It was an 1804. Here, you can take a look at it here. Proof 68, 1804 silver dollar. Look at that thing. That's just gorgeous. Sold for $7.6 million, I believe. Crazy amount of money. Just can't imagine. Even just seeing a coin like that would just be amazing. But that popped across my news feed, my normal news feed. Of course, I had to pay attention to that. I thought that was very, very interesting. Love that draped bust design. Have a draped bust coin in my collection, but nothing of that magnitude, right? All right. So we're going to talk about something a little bit more ancient than that, and that is this really, really cool Greek tetradrachm. And first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to show it to you because you want to see it right now. So let's take a look really quick at this thing. Very cool design here. This thing's big. It's about the size of a U.S. half dollar. Actually, it probably won't look like this. All right. Just an awesome coin. So when I first started getting into coin collecting, and I had not dove into the ancient coins as of yet. This was actually the very first one that I picked up, and it's because I saw this pattern. I could not believe that an ancient coin over 2,100 years old could look this cool. And of course, it's nice and big. A lot of the times the ancient coins can be really quite small, right? But this is, I'll give you the details up here. All right, Macedon under Rome. Okay, and it shows you the time there, 167 to 148 BC. This is during a time where Rome was occupied, but it hadn't officially fallen to Rome. This was produced right before it fell to Rome in 146 BC, but it was a protectorate at this time. But what's interesting about a coin like this is that a tetradrachm is still Greek, unit of measure for money. Just a couple years after this, of course, if they produced anything at this particular mint, they would have been making Roman coins. This is Artemis that you see here on the front here. It's surrounded by a really cool design. It's supposed to kind of be like the outside edge of a shield. Okay, and then here, there's a cool club. And then it says Macedon on top of it. I believe underneath, something to the effect of Macedon first. So a coin like this is just so striking to look at. I love having this coin. I wish I had a version of this that was not slabbed, so I could actually hold it in my hand and feel it. Because when you see, it's really hard to tell on camera, but boy, it's quite high relief in terms of its. It's got that, I wish I remember. Not concave. What's the opposite of concave? Convex. But it's got a really nice, cool curved shape to it, and of course, that is convex on the back. And of course, in looking up a little bit about how they make these, so of course the sculptor would carve out a die for the obverse, and then they would put it down, and they would carve out a die for the reverse, and then they would put a blank in between, and each one of these was hammered. So one strike, one coin, and so can you imagine doing that all day long? Hammering out coins one by one. Insane amount of work. Either way, this is a really fun coin to look at, and just to imagine how old this thing is. This does have circulation on it. You can tell, especially somewhere in this bottom area right here. So it has been circulated. Not just sitting in some bank vault somewhere forever, but Coins like this, in this condition, this is considered to be fine. And of course, NGC Ancients rates at a 4 for strike and a 4 out of 5 for surface as well. This coin probably is worth anywhere between, let's say, 280 to 350 or something like that in this condition. In extra fine, you're going to find them offered for right around the $400 to $50 mark or so, and anything above that, anything, you know, I've seen $500 to $700 for a coin that is in that kind of condition. But for something like this, like I said, between what 280, 350, something like that, I believe I picked this up right around $300. And when I came across this coin, I was so fascinated by it, I had to have it. So this kind of kicked off my love of ancient coins. If you've never ever investigated some of the Greek coinage, just look up tetradrachms. Looks like tetradrachm with a CH there. And I think depending upon where you come from and how you pronounce this, I'm sure other people pronounce it different than that. But where I'm from, we call it tetradrachms. A tetradrachm is worth the same amount as about 4 Greek drams. And if you look at all the different cool designs there, they made these for centuries, and this is one of the last ones they would have made. But yeah, there's some really, really cool ones. In fact, if you go about 200 years earlier than this, you can find tetradrachms that have Alexander the Great, and I've been searching for one for myself for quite a while. But yeah, this is just a fantastic, fantastic coin to behold. That Artemis is in such high relief compared to the rest of the coin. It's so cool to look at. Let me show you the reverse one more time. I just think the Greeks did such a good job on their coins. And of course, this is a big coin, you know, so there's a lot more surface area to look at and all that, but how fun, huh? So, you know, in getting into the world of the ancient coins, I think I've shown you a Roman denarius with Augustus Caesar on it. And I think my first ancient coin that I put on this channel was a coin from about 1000 at 1100 or something like that AD, and it was like coins from the Crusades, and you know, I just think there's such cool historical moments to think about when you look at the coinage from the time. So very, very thrilled to have this specimen with me. I'm a big fan, and I could look at these kind of coins all day long. So it doesn't take a whole lot of numismatic knowledge to look at a coin like this and go, I want that. You just don't. You just want to make sure that you don't overspend on something like that. I saw coins with this specific designation. You know, this is a first Meris, they call it. And in this fine condition, graded by NGC Ancients. And you can find it right now on sale for over $500, and I think that would be an absolute ripoff at that price. But if you can look around and maybe even on some auction sites and be aware of what things go for, it just helps you make your decisions as far as that stuff goes. Like I mentioned, I would love to have a raw coin and I might do that. I think it was safer for me, you know, to know what I'm buying when it's graded like this, to give myself a ballpark idea of what to pay. But you know, even raw versions of a coin in this condition would probably go for a couple $100. So there you go. Yeah, I just can't say enough how much fun it is to have a coin like this in my collection. So I'm probably, you know, my older U.S. historical coins are definitely my passion, but this is like a side tangent, and the more I research historical ancient coins like this, the more I fall in love with the hobby, right? I mean, everyone has different reasons that they collect coins, but I can't imagine like where this coin has traveled. So that's it for right now. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I want to say about this. I don't think so. Sure appreciate you watching this video. This is Big Stack Numismatics. I'm trying to get out a video every week if I can. And hopefully in the next couple weeks we'll get some of our 2021 US Mint products that we had ordered months ago. I think they're going to start shipping here relatively soon. So that's it for right now. Sure appreciate it. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. We'll talk to you soon.